What's up, New England? What's up, Tommy Shahood?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Nice to see you.
Yes.
Here we are.
Yes. Last week, a little rainy in the weather.
Yeah.
And it was nice out today.
Yeah,
Looks like it's
weird.
getting warmer,
Yeah.
staying warm.
The skies are smoky.
Yes. From Canada, as you're speaking of. It's
that-
fucking up our weather system, I would imagine.
All them BC buds they're smoking up there, man.
It's fucking, what happened up there anyway? Like, how did it start?
I
Is it
don't
wildfires?
know. I don't know, to tell you the truth.
Hate,
Yeah, I
to,
didn't
hate to start on, like,
see too much. Yeah,
death
I know,
and
right?
shit. But,
Yeah, right.
yeah, I heard wildfires all over.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that shit was going on, to tell you the truth.
I haven't been paying attention too much. I just know that there's a fire somewhere, and now the sun is extra orange or something.
Is that what they're saying?
That's
I gotta get
no,
out there.
no,
more.
I don't know if that's
the
what's
fuck.
saying.
I'm not paying attention to anything.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I looked out the sky. You know.
But yeah, man, things are still falling apart around the world. But
Same
you know,
shit.
as far as Room Podcast
Yeah.
in New England this way, we're doing all right.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful around these parts.
Memes are flying out there, though. I saw those pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the memes.
I love the memes. Tommy, how was your weekend? Good to ask that.
Good. Low key. We were watching a little bit of that fight night. Fell asleep always. I always fall asleep. These fights are on so late. You know, UFC. My God. You know.
I watched. I was out and about. I
Yeah.
watched that.
It's nice.
I
When
was in and out. Like I have it on my phone, so I go back and forth.
and I have it on ESPN Plus. So we wait. You know, if you start that 2 hours late, you catch up with all the bullshit they put in between all the commercials.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, fast
Fast
all through
forward
that shit.
everything.
Yeah.
You know, they don't speak English, so fast forward
Yeah.
through their last speaking.
Yeah,
you know?
I actually missed a couple of fights.
Yeah.
So I watched them the next day at
Yeah,
work, which
yeah.
is awesome.
Love that. Yep.
Yeah, you pay one price and you get to watch the shit
All week, and they have it cut up. Then sometimes they'll have the fight cut up by fight. You know, I love that. That's the old.
That's how I got to my
Yeah,
fight. I was like, oh my god,
it's beautiful.
Excellent.
It's like the old YouTube days of watching fights online.
You watched Ultimate Fighter last night.
No, but you spoiled it.
That's right.
You're a
How'd I
spoiler.
fucking-
You're a
How did I
spoiler.
fucking spoil it? What did I
Because
say?
you said another knockout for Connor's team, right?
Oh, is that what I said?
That's what you said.
Yeah. Oh, I made the meme.
Yeah.
That was a fucking great
That's cool.
meme.
Yeah.
I stole that, but I reworded it all. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't watch them. Well, 10 o'clock is too late for my blood these days to watch a show. At least I'll be asleep, so I'll watch it like maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, I actually watched it having a couple of beers at the bar. I had my phone in.
Yeah.
And it was on the big screen, but you can't hear
Oh,
it
cool.
because there was things going on. But I had my phone playing it, so
Okay.
I was. I
That's
was
cool they
watching
have
with
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know at like Buffalo
If they-
Wild Wings they show
If
stuff
they don't,
like
I
that.
request it. I mean, if it's on ESPN Plus, some bars have it, some don't.
Yep,
but,
yep. Or just regular ESPN if it's a regular time.
So my weekend, I have Sunday and Mondays now. I've had that off for, I think, 4 weeks now. I bid a new job, same job, and different days off. I haven't had Sunday, Mondays off in like 5-6 years.
Those are nice ones off.
They're very, very nice.
Yeah,
I
have it-
cooked both days,
I
like
see your
just
pictures.
crazy. Yeah, I slept late, but I got up and then cooked for like 4 or 5 hours straight.
Your
so-
cooking pictures look nice.
Yeah, I got to bring in some stuff.
Sure, or I'll come over and we'll have some. You know?
Definitely.
Let's
Come on by.
make a plan.
Bring
yeah.
the wife, man.
Definitely,
We'll
definitely.
eat it on my deck and
Yo,
just have some beers.
sounds great. Sounds great.
Awesome.
Summer's here. I love
Yeah,
sitting
fuck
outside
yeah.
drinking beers.
Fuck yeah. So Tommy, we might have a call in or two tonight. I'm not sure. I think, but I'll let you know soon. We got a late start, so
He'll beep us
they
in.
would probably be calling in now. Let me go check my Instagram. But Tommy, special night tonight,
Right.
or special week.
Sure.
It is your one anniversary as co-host of the Room podcast. It's
an amazing thing, right?
When we had that audition, kind of like The Voice.
Yeah, yeah.
And you won.
Yeah. You put us all up in a line, and you graded us. You made us take our shirts off, and I won.
Well, Tommy, the floor is yours, man. It's been a
Yeah.
year, man.
Yeah, it has been a year.
You know
Just-
what I mean? How you feeling about it?
I'm feeling awesome. We're a year older than when we met each other. We had no prior knowledge of each other really ahead of time. We weren't friends or anything, and I was just looking at that first show of ours, and not a lot has changed. Drinking beers, talking shit. That's what it is. And I like it here. I like it in the room.
Any special memories of yours? Not that we've gotten bombed in here or anything, which
no.
probably will come down the line. But you have a drive home. I have a drive home, so
Yeah,
it's hard unless
yeah,
we
no.
Uber. But any memories stand out for you?
I
in the Room
really
podcast
some of the
last year?
first interviews. I really enjoyed when I first started getting to talk to some real cool pros, and that's what I love. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the guys that I talk to on the show, we stay friendly afterwards, and that's a pretty cool thing. I'm expanding my friend base with cool, positive, healthy, tough motherfuckers.
And your fan base, you've brought a lot of those fans in as far as training partners.
yeah.
You brought them in the show. Guys, I would have never reached without your help and without you training and saying, hey, you want to go on the podcast. So you popped a lot of cherries for the Room podcast.
Good. I'll pop them off. I'm cherry popping daddy. But yeah, I'm glad that I also feel comfortable enough to ask guys to come in and around the gym. I'm not a newbie at the gym by any means these days, and let's fucking do it. We want to boost up our guys and give them a platform. And I don't give a fuck if I'm biased for my gym guys. I'm gonna do that. This is what we are. This is.
Well, before we have our first caller here, Tommy, I got a couple of things for you. I got a couple of presents for you for your 1 year anniversary.
Oh my God!
Nothing special.
Yeah.
It isn't beer, so don't get fucking excited.
Oh, weed.
No weed. But I will smoke with you after the show.
Sure, I'll take a couple.
You want to burst? You want to pop more cherries?
Yes. Especially that one.
I'm the cherry.
Especially that one. That's a special occasion.
All right. So let me get this ready, but let me throw a couple of things at you, and you can look at them as I'm getting something ready here. What is this? Oh, that's a backup. All right. So first of all, this is for you, not only for you, but it's also for the podcast table. Like it's gonna stay here.
Yep.
But this is yours. Okay. This is the Tommy gun.
Oh, jeez.
So, Tommy, I got you a Nerf self-winding gun.
You really want to give this to me?
Tommy.
You really want to give this to me?
Fucking yeah, show it off.
Right. That's pretty cool. And some people might get shot,
Yes.
Is this what I'm going to do? Is it kind of like a whammy,
Yeah, you just pull it, and it might be, one at a time. Hard to reload. You might get jumped and stumped by then, but, So, Tommy,
okay.
I never get to show this because we forget about it, but...
Warning.
Bullshit.
Bullshit alert.
I have a bullshit button, which we never use. I forget. And I just think this is appropriate for it because he's got a toy and I got a toy. So,
trying to
all right.
open this up without breaking
it. So, Tommy, that's that.
Right here for that.
All right, that's one.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Let me leave this here because it's not happening. So, you smoke a lot of weed.
What?
I know your car.
Who told you that?
Stinks like weed all the time.
What?
So I got you an air freshener.
Oh my God.
Summer.
Okay.
A summer air.
There we go. I like that little trees air freshener.
Yes. And also, Tommy.
What are you trying to say about my car smelling like weed?
I'm just saying in case. Mine did all the time. Do I get a couple? Oh. Just in case you feel musical, since I have a bass, drum set over here, I got you a harmonica.
Oh my God.
Now whip that out. See if it works.
All right. We are a music-based podcast as well.
Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
This thing is hurting.
I know some people that can play that.
Am I doing it right? I think so.
All right, Tommy. You showing the people at home the shit as you get it? A couple more things. I got you some 2023 baseball cards.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
Because I know you're a fan.
Yeah, love the baseball. I'm opening this up right now. See if we get any good ones right here.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
Here we go. Someone on the Red Sox who's definitely not in there. Tristan Casas. I don't even know. Oh, a couple of Red Sox. Frenchie Cordero. Yep.
No shit.
Nice. Couple Sox players. Good shit.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Who fucking knew? All right, Tommy. All right. Anyone else? Anyone talk to me? What's up, Katie? Aaron Hughes is on, so watch out.
Cool.
All right. Last thing on the edible side, I got you some Sour Patch.
Nice. You know, speaking my language right there.
Sour Patch shit right there, kids.
Because we'd be munching on those fight companions.
Oh, yeah. Fucking yeah. Awesome. So, all right. Last thing is, you don't have a lighter on you, huh?
Not on my pocket.
All right. So that's where I dropped the ball. I didn't get a lighter. But I got you a candle, too. A nice smelling scented candle. That could be on your side if you feel a little kind of in the moment. You want to light it up.
You got the good scent stuff. You got the good scenty stuff,
You know?
What are you trying to say?
We don't want the, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I come after the gym.
Tim Rule. Like, all these people jumping in here. Yeah.
Thank you, man. That's thoughtful stuff. I appreciate
all right.
that. Not bullshit. Appreciate it.
That was fucking perfect.
That is good. Well, now I got a gun. So.
All right. I did get you a cake. I think. I got you some cupcakes.
Oh, shoot, fucking guy.
All right. You can keep them here on your side, eat them whenever. You know how food hangs around here. Things you shoot at the camera. Wow, that thing will take an eye out, man. That's fucking good. All right, we'll retrieve that later.
Exactly.
All right, so I got you cupcakes, and the only reason why I got you those cupcakes, and I wish we had a lighter, because I also got you your own
1 year
piece of cake
Oh my God!
with a
look at
candle.
this. Oh my
That-
God!
Now
Look
show
at
the
you!
camera.
Look
'cause
at you!
I
You
do
are
got a
so
fucking sweet
fucking
side.
thoughtful. Look at that. This is like a cold cake and everything. This is nice.
And with all that, I got myself deodorant. Fucking
you're all
main
about the
reason I
scents.
want. Listen, truth of the story is, I went to the dollar store and it was right there across the gym. And I thought about you, but I also needed car deodorant. So I said, "Oh, let me pick up." I didn't think they were gonna have fucking slices of cake and shit there.
Slices of cake,
I
that's
had
crazy.
No idea.
That's crazy.
But I didn't bring the lighter in. That would have been very nice. But
All right, here we go.
you
1
know.
year anniversary. Cheers to that.
All right,
cheers
so that's
to
it. Enough
cheers
of
to the New England MMA. Love
enough
everyone.
of that. There
you go.
With you. All right, let me message someone, see if they wanna
Get in here.
call on.
I'm gonna load up
Come
this
in.
gun again.
If they don't want to call in, I just might randomly call one of you motherfuckers out there.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, probably.
I think Dion Rubio's in Florida right now.
What's he
Like,
doing there? Training with
training.
Chuck.
Yep.
I saw him
Cool, huh?
post that.
Unfortunately, I never even got to meet Chuck.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a morning guy and I was a nighttime guy, and he left. I used to watch him on The Ultimate Fighter. Pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
decades ago.
Back in the day. Yep, that was pretty cool.
And that's Triforce's gym in there.
Pretty
Just
sure.
It's
pretty
an
sure.
affiliate.
Yes.
But Chuck runs it.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. So shout out to those guys.
I knew Chuck from CES. Seeing him fight, I saw him fight. He held the title there, I think, the welterweight
He's
title.
a beast. You got a fork or something? I can eat this
Let me look. If you want to.
because it's gonna melt.
Well, yeah, I think I do. I think I managed to get that. Not this time. Is that a fork? Look at that, Tommy.
Look at this.
Tell me,
Wait a
I am
second.
not fucking a
There's
great
whole set.
host, man.
Whole set. Look at this. This is not just a fork. This is a fucking mess.
It's a set,
kit.
bro.
Yeah, this is a mess.
Is that
kit.
fucking awesome?
Yeah. No, you can have some too. We got a fork and a thing. You want to share?
Well, let me say something to you, brother. I didn't come unprepared.
Oh,
I got my
shit.
own.
There you go. There you go. Here's the spoon and the fork. You're the man.
I'm sorry we're eating on the show tonight, but it is Tommy's 1 year anniversary as co-host of the show. And if people don't know the
Cheers.
the short, how do you say that?
You skinny?
The skinny. Thank you, Tommy. I put out a post about needing the co-host because I couldn't talk alone for an hour or over an hour anymore. And, Tommy being from Triforce and knowing a little bit about the show or me, he reached out. And my biggest question was to him, do you smoke weed? I think you have to smoke weed.
I think that the post said something like need to have thick skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did I say smoke weed too?
No,
No,
not that. But I
think I tried to keep
my
that.
first message to you. I hit you with all the info about me, the weed, the jiu-jitsu, all that stuff. Yeah, that is nice. So instantly you got a boner and called me in. I said, come down here.
There was only like two of you that actually,
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah. You're not
Couple
supposed to
of
say-
fighters.
What do you mean you're supposed to? You're supposed to say there was like 30 auditions. You know what I mean? And I made
Well,
it.
I wouldn't even waited around for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I knew I had my guy right there. So I shut it down quick. You know what I mean?
Once I came in, you knew.
Yeah, I put it out there.
Once I came in, you knew.
Yeah. But I had a couple of fighters interested in it. But I said, you can't come in. We're going to be talking about your opponent and shit
Sure,
like that.
yeah.
And they can't always make it. And
Yeah, they're busy, and if they want to be
what I mean?
fighters, then they're not going to be able to go in here. And
listen, this is good Dollar Tree
it is
fucking
nice.
cake. Let me
It is nice.
fucking tell you.
it is
Dollar
nice.
store, I don't know what it was, but
Yeah.
wow,
Speaking my language right here.
that's good. So,
My wife's watching, and she said, "Happy 1 year anniversary." I even got gifts.
well, he'll be bringing most of them home.
Yeah.
That gun fucking sizzles, though, don't it?
Yeah, we might get in trouble with that here.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I know we won't.
No, I'll shoot like a fighter, and they'll fucking knock me out.
Right in the eye.
Or right before a fight or something.
He won't even see it coming. That
That'd be
thing.
terrible. Champion fucking cage tight coming up.
Take
Canceled.
Take the whole desk
Yeah,
out.
canceled because fucking
I thought-
shot an eye on the Room podcast.
You got napkins over here, or tissues.
Yep.
Thank God. All right, people, we're sorry.
We're celebrating here.
It's a live show. We don't give a shit.
I killed it.
So let me tell you another thing. Got me excited. I ate mine all too. That was fucking decent.
Very nice.
That was perfect. 2 pieces.
Awesome.
Man, I would be a fucking great boyfriend. Let me tell you. I cook. I bring presents.
Thoughtful. Very thoughtful.
So, what was I fucking saying? I totally forgot.
I don't know.
But to make this night even more, memorable, you're gonna smoke some pot with
Yep.
me after the show.
Definitely. Take a couple rips.
And I'm not gonna lie. I've smoked a couple of times
Yep.
since my 3-month anniversary.
You said you did the Bill Clinton inhale.
Yeah, couple of hits,
Yep.
2 hits. But last time I smoked was with my friends at that show, that outside show.
Oh, when you set a fucking alarm off?
Oh yeah, no, that was
No, the different one.
that. Oh, actually, that was on my 3rd fucking month anniversary. I smoked when we set the alarm off in the
fucking
bar.
alarm off. That's the best story ever.
Now, Aaron Hughes is asking me, Aaron, I'm telling the story right now. So I had my 3-month anniversary. I think it was a month ago now, or at least 3 weeks. It was a month ago. And that night, my friend had weed. He brought it into the bar, and I wasn't going to smoke. And all of a sudden, they fucking started smoking and set off the fucking alarm in the place. The band had to stop playing.
Oh, man.
I haven't smoked in 3 months. I'm trying to stay away from it. And in 1 second,
And you're high as shit.
attention's all over me
you're
for
probably high
smoking
as
weed.
shit because you hadn't smoked.
So the pressure got to me. My friend threw the joint. It went out in the cup of fucking beer.
Yeah, put it in the cup.
So when everything kind of cleared out, I said, "What'd you do with that joint?" He said, "I threw it in the cup. I took it. I dried that off with the lighter. We went outside and I partook, Aaron. So I smoked. I took 2 hits of weed on my 3-month anniversary not smoking weed. And then I smoked again at the outside band last week.
Oh, nice.
Or over the holiday weekend.
That was last weekend, right?
Was it last
I think
weekend?
so,
A couple of weeks. Yeah, we just the weekend.
No, we
before
had.
last.
This is a long week, so
So so that was the last time I smoked, Aaron. So tonight I'm gonna smoke again.
Aaron asked that.
Yeah, when was the last time? When did you start like getting basted again?
Yep.
So
Here you go.
so that's
Perfecto.
cool. We got a few people looking. I don't think we're gonna get. Well, we might get a caller in. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's a little late if these. Whatever.
yeah. Well, he forgot. He probably forgot. He's probably fucking whatever. But it's cool just
He'll
talking
hop
to you
on and
shit.
watch us.
Yeah, he'll be on
Yep.
soon or whatever. But so that's about it, man.
Yeah,
1 year.
Yep.
You got some presents to head home with.
Super cool. Yeah, I'll be munching out on these. Appreciate that, man. It's been a fun year.
Excellent. Last week we had Richie Santiago on. That was a fucking fun time.
Yep. It's always
we
good when we can get fighters in here.
Talked all about Cage Titans, 59, and what's going on. Oh, I know what I want to say. I not to bring people down, but there was not to bring people down, but there was some cuts in the UFC, and there was a few of our fighters that were on that list of being cut from the UFC. They didn't perform up to the UFC's expectations. It's a short leash.
Yeah, it's a
now.
small roster.
The Contender Series is coming up. They're going to have to pick some fighters from there. They got this Ultimate Fighter shit going on. So they're looking to kind of move on, I guess. And
Hope all those guys, land some other good spots. What can you do?
well, they'll definitely fight regionally and
Yeah.
PFLs and I'm looking for the fucking article right now. I don't know where it went.
Yeah, I didn't see the list of fighters, but I saw that was happening, which is always sad for those guys.
Oh, that's what it is. God, they talk a lot. My group thing, they just
Yeah.
fucking.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of news going on right here. Some shit, but I'm not gonna say it. So let's get to some of the people that were released by the UFC. I'm just gonna say our fighters once I find them. Well, so Tony Gravely, he was released from the UFC. He went 4-4 for the UFC. He had his moments, just couldn't get over the hump. And if anyone doesn't remember who Tony Gravely was or is, he was the CES bantamweight champion. I think before Jay Perrin was, and before the dude that Jay Perrin beat, Tony Gravely was the guy. I think Dennis Piva went against a dude to win the Open title that Tony gave up. But that is the Tony Gravely. I think he's from Florida. So a really good dude. He'll be back on the regional level, PFL, Bellator. He's a great fighter. He went 4-4 for the UFC. He just 135. Tough division, man.
Yeah, some scrappers over there.
Another guy gone is I'm just looking for our fighters, guys. And you probably already know. It was probably already put up some of the other ones, but wow, there's a ton. Is that it? Is there more? What happened to that? Oh, maybe that's all they're showing.
Yeah.
But all right, well, I'm gonna say the names, but I'm not 100% positive. Should I say the names? But I was told.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
I was told they were gone. So let me look. Real quick here. All right, so my Matt Rife. You watch that guy at all on fucking Facebook? He's all over our fucking.
Yeah, he's been
popping up.
Yeah,
he's on every other fucking post on my thing.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's good.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny as fuck, and he's a good-looking young kid, and the midwives and cougars and all that other shit.
Yeah,
they fucking love that.
Yeah, he's
guy.
got some funny jokes.
All right, so this was from my guys. Some of my messenger guys. So they said Don Shanis, cut from the UFC.
Sucks.
And also Nick Fiore, cut from the UFC. That's sad.
Yep.
Both of them only had 2 fights, against Nick Fiore and Don's. Their initial debuts were like, Don's was short notice, I think, against a fucking ranked fighter, basically. And then Fiore's was against a tough guy, and a real tough guy. His first fight, lost that. And then he just fought that Chase Hooper kid, the young kid, and he lost. So he's going. I thought they would both get another.
At least one more.
Yeah, another shot. Maybe Boston, throw them on the undercard.
Yeah, I mean,
and you know what? They're 0-2, both of them. They would probably get fed to the Wolves. But them Wolves would bring eyes, and they'll be fighting in home, and it's another fight for the UFC.
I mean, if those
triple
guys
the money.
If they got on that UFC Boston card, that would have been fucking.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
they would have. Not that they would have sold 1 million tickets, because I don't think they'd give 1 million tickets out to the regional level guys.
Would be
You know what I
buying
mean?
them.
But that's 3 of our guys gone. Or Tony Gravely kind of. He was cemented in once he was
know
champ,
how
but
that
he's a
goes
nice dude.
with the Boston guys when they get to the big screen. They, there needs to be different matchmaking. Different mindset.
Look out for them coming back regional.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's going to be scary for these guys, these new guys coming up, and
the training that those guys have been getting the past couple of years, just for the Performance Institute.
Yeah.
It's.
But now we have the Contender Series. We're going to have a load of our New England prospects on there. They've announced a few of the cards, like just a couple of fights, but they haven't announced, I don't think, any of our guys unless they threw it on their Instagram. I have a couple of inside info tips that a couple of our guys are there. Already. But so a few guys cut.
Well, at least we'll get to see them local now.
Yeah, they're all training hard.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Don, you see him training all the time. He's back in town, but he's training all over the place. So he's a good asset for the guys around here, and he'll do well wherever he fights. I mean, he made it to UFC.
Yeah.
So that means something. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He was number 1 in New England as a lightweight and a middleweight. I'm sorry, and a featherweight. You know what? These guys were popping some info. I don't want to say it live, but I just want to look.
The beans.
Jesus, there was some beans going on here about some cards coming up and shit. I wish someone would. If anyone wants to call in, hit me up on my Steve Nema. Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Andrew Valdino.
Asking you shall receive.
Jesus. Is he on? What's up, killer?
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
How are you, my man? Hey, look at him. He's in the backyard hanging
Yeah,
out.
outside by a fire
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
something.
I'm in the backyard of the New Bedford residence. We got some tiki torches going here.
Sick.
Awesome.
You
Hey,
know
I
how to live.
appreciate you calling in, Andrew. If you didn't, it wouldn't have been no big deal. Well, it would have been a big deal. I'd like to talk to you, but I know things
No
happen.
problem. I appreciate you extending the invite out.
All right, let me get you up here. Oh, look at how handsome this fucking devil is. God.
Always.
So,
Got some red wine going here.
all right.
nice,
So now,
nice.
all right, Andrew. It seems like every time I talk to you, you have a fight coming up, so you can't.
Or just had one.
Yeah, you can't. You can't get loose with me and really talk about life and shit. But it looks like you're enjoying life right now. You had a great fight a couple of weeks ago or so, and you came away with your biggest fight of your career there. 4-0, 4 finishes. How you feeling about this latest experience heading back to Cage Titans, my man?
Oh, it was a doozy, man. That was a good one.
Yep.
Probably my best performance yet. Like when it comes to caliber and stuff like that. So it was good. I'm pumped. I gotta finish over a veteran of the sport like that. Will's a tough dude. He's a wicked respectable opponent too. He's very like a true martial artist. Which I really like. So I don't know. Respect to him. It takes two to tango, and he definitely made that fight. One for people to remember too. So shout out to him. Shout out to Will.
Oh yeah.
Well, Andrew, like you said, it was a doctor stoppage, but we consider that a TKO. How do they put that as a finish, right? TKO finish?
Oh, that's for sure a finish, man. I forced that doctor to have to stop it. So it looked like, I don't know if you saw the picture that Will posted, but that thing looked like fucking bad.
Gross.
That looked like a crater out of the moon. You know what I mean? It was it was a good one.
Well, when it happened, I was thinking Robbie Lawler against Corey McDonald when his whole lip was split open. I couldn't see it, but was that something you were aiming for? When did that happen? I would imagine it happened in that flurry when you were dropping them all over the place, or was it earlier?
No, I think it was exactly in that flurry, and I don't think it was maybe it was a single strike that did it, but it was multiple same exact types of strikes hitting the same spot over and over again that really caused that thing to keep opening and opening. And then I hit him with a big uppercut that dropped him. That definitely didn't help the case either. So it was I don't think it was one strike that did it, but it was multiple.
What were you feeling during that, my man? The end is coming, and when that bell rang, and you knew, hey, third round was coming up. Did you sense he was that banged up that there might be a stoppage, or you would say, hey, I'll just aim for that same spot and I'll end this in the third round?
Well, right when I hit that leg kick, 1-2, that started the flurry, I knew all right, he's hurt right now. I need to capitalize right now. So I just fucking threw everything I had at this kid, and you can see in the flurry he's dropping, but the guy gets back up. He can take a smack. So I was like, damn. And after the flurry was over, I was just exhausted. It felt like I just did my last bike sprint of the workout. You know what I mean? It was a tough one. So after the second round, man, I'm in my corner, and I'm not gonna lie. Even my coach Pete, I was like, Pete, man, I am spent from that right now. And he goes, he gave me that biggest hype. He's like, you worked too fucking hard for this. You're gonna fucking go down.
Oh yeah.
So he got me hyped up, dude. Now I'm revved up. I'm like, all right, he's going out in the third right now, but. We didn't get to see it. The fans, a lot of the fans are saying they're upset that they didn't get a third round. I understand. But no one's more upset than me not being able to go out there and do it again to them. So I'm happy with the stoppage, but I would have loved to done it again.
Going into that third round, if there was a third round, where'd you see the fight? You think you were up 2 rounds, maybe 1 round, the first round, maybe he could have scored it differently? What were you thinking going into if you had to go into that third round?
It was definitely 1-1, I think. I think anyone that watched it would probably agree too. It was a competitive first round. I got him hurt a couple times, and he actually kind of wobbled me, with some of his strikes too in the first round. So I'd say 10-9 Will, round 1, 10-8 me, round 2, and then we were ready for a third one.
And what a third one would be. Not that you would have to ever run that fight back because you showed, what you can do in there. But are there people saying that they want it run back, or is that kind of move on to the next thing? No one really saying anything like that.
I haven't heard anything of a rekindling of a rematch at all from anyone that I know personally, and anybody from Will or his team either. Will even said, "Good luck in your future endeavors."
Excellent.
He's already reached out, so I think everybody's pretty much on board. That's a solid dub. We're moving on to the next.
Excellent. Yeah, and it's going to take a while for him to get back with that. I would imagine that'll take a while before he's cleared. So,
Dude, you know what? I saw his story. So he posted like his lip, and then he posted after he got it taken care of, stitched up, whatever he did. It looks mint, and he said that he only had a 30-day suspension.
fucking A, dude. Well, that's
Nice.
shit, man.
Yep.
You're that flesh. You know what I mean? It repairs quickly.
Yeah, it looked like a dog
know?
bite at first,
Maybe
but
it's got to be you guys. You're like freaking superhuman, man. Things
Just
just
like Wolverine.
yeah,
Healthy.
exactly, my man. So it's been a little while since that fight, brother. You know how you soaking it in? You're 4-0 now. You answered the challenge, took on your biggest competitor yet, and he gave you your biggest fight as a pro yet. You know how you feeling as far as the psyche, and we'll go from there, my man.
Dude, I am enjoying it. Like all the other wins that I had over the past 7 months, I was like, I didn't really want to like settle for these dubs because I just knew what like I had my sights set on for the next coming months. Like I knew I wanted to keep rattling off fights, so I didn't really get the chance to like savor the moment, enjoy those wins. But now with this one, I get to, I know that I'm not fighting for quite a while. I'm going to take some time off, enjoy the summer, rebuild the body a little bit, come back with some new tricks whenever I come back. And now I get to, enjoy some wine tonight. I get to have some bad, disgusting food for the last couple weeks or so. So it's been good. And from as far as workouts, I don't have to, rev right up into another fight camp. I'm just taking it easy in the gym, just going light with everybody, and it's pretty good.
What's awesome, as well as Cage Titans and a few more cards are going to be coming up. You still have training partners getting ready for fights, so they still keep you on your toes. You can help them out, get them ready for fighters. The young guys, you can use that time to kind of mentor them a little bit, give them a piece of your mind, what goes on there. So that's good, man. You're hitting all angles, with this time off.
Yeah, man. We have so many people that are itching to get into July. There's people that are kind of following that same recipe, so you should say, like rattling fight to fight to fight. Like Andy Jacobs, he's going for his third win in 3 cards in a row. Joe Poirier, I don't know which organization he's fighting for next, but he is trying to get in there. It's sometime in July as well. So like all these people are seeing what you can do in such short amounts of time with just good concentration. So it's like, I don't know, I'm really happy for my team trying to follow that same path. It's good.
Excellent, my man. Well, as you spoke about some of them as other names, they got their wins, another step forward in their pro careers. I did just see you at the after party, brother. You're like the mayor out there, man. You're not shy to get in there and start talking to people. When you first came to me, you weren't. It was right after the fight, you weren't exactly 100% happy with the performance, and I'm like, you knocked the kid out. I mean, the inevitable was coming in the third round, and you did what you had to do, man. You definitely answered the challenge, man, and it was good to see that from you, bro. Because us as media and fans and fighters, they have high expectations for you. You look like you definitely have it in there.
I appreciate that a lot, Steve.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. But after any fight that I have, I'm always disappointed, like right off the bat, because I expect so much from myself as well. And because I didn't get the chance to see any of my fights back right after my fights, I'm always a little disappointed, thinking I made some mistakes and stuff, which I did. But that's the beauty of the sport. It's a fast-evolving sport. We all grow from it, whatever. Now that I watched the fight back, I'm very happy about it. So we're all good over here.
Well, a ton of highlight reels on you out there, brother. Your social media is growing, your record's growing, and your name's growing, man. As far as this time off, I know you're partying a little bit now, but are you gonna, work with your dad during? Where the hell did he go? You look like fucking.
I'm sorry, I'm pouring another.
Oh, I was gonna say you look like Jamie Foxx. I can't see you anymore. What? But I would imagine you're going to be going to a lot of fights, getting your face in there because guys are there. How are you going to enjoy yourself this summer? That's a question. Because you've been in fight camps for like the last year and a half. I think you fought on every Cage Titans for the last 4 or 5 cards. How are you enjoying yourself, man? Because you really haven't had had a lot of time to party and really, spend some time on your personal life.
I know, it's freaking crazy. But I don't know. I made this little joke. I was like, oh, all I do is really train, but maybe I'll see what like normal people do in their social lives and try to do what they do. But I don't know.
Try to be human.
I'm still gonna be in the gym like as much as I can, probably every day still, regardless of if I have a fight coming up. I'm gonna help my dad with tents, like you said. He's got that potty rental business. Quick, shameless plug: potty time rental. Anybody need potty tents? You got tables, chairs, table covers, potty tents. Smaller size 20 by 20, bigger size 20 by 40. Hit us up for your summer parties. But anyway,
cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna help my dad with some of his tents and help my teammates get ready for their fights. I'm gonna up the private lessons as well. I was doing a little bit of that like through my fight camps, but I think I'm gonna put more emphasis on that now that I don't have to do as much solo type of fight camp stuff. So that's really it. I mean, go out with my friends here and there.
Yeah.
But I know the floodgates really get open once I start doing that, so I'm going to try to limit that a little bit. You know what I mean?
Nice. Is Tyler around out there? Is he hanging around anywhere?
Tyler is a taken man these days, man. He's with the wifey.
Wow.
Oh, so you get the run of the place a little more now until like maybe he gets home later or something like that, but...
King of the castle when he's home.
I was gonna say, you sad? Do you miss him, your boy?
Oh, Tommy, I enjoy the time I don't.
I bet.
They've been inseparable for
I know, that's what I'm
like
saying,
5 fight camps, man.
Your man.
Fucking, but yeah, they need a release. I mean, this guy's probably got a harem behind him. He doesn't need to you know what I mean?
That's funny.
He's probably got one for the different day of the week, man. I love that.
Oh, come on, what are you saying?
I'm kidding, man. He probably got a girlfriend,
Yeah, right?
but we're not.
Beat
not
him off
talking
with a
about
stick,
that.
Speak for yourself, Steve. Speak for yourself, you silver-tongued devil.
Oh yeah, you know, Andrew. You
yeah.
know, that's the truth.
Awesome, my man. So, bro, a couple more questions about that card. Did they announce fight of the night? Not counting the amateur fights, pro fights. Do you believe you had fight of the night there, or was there another fight that stands out? Who else fought on that?
Miguel had a good fight against Sergey. I don't think they announced an official fight of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless, that is always pretty cool to get and stuff. But I don't really obviously if they said I had fight of the night, I'd be happy about it and stuff. But I don't really want to shoot for fight of the night. I want knockout of the night, submission of the night, stuff where I'm not getting hit as well. You know what I mean? But I don't know who got fight of the night. I know I did have a really good fight. Miguel, like I said, he had a good fight. I don't really know what else.
Jacob Bone and Sab had a good fight back and forth for a while in there. So there were a lot of good fights, but you guys, you were lighter division. You guys are flying all over the place. To me, you guys, that was my fight of the night, man. It was awesome to see.
Nice.
I think I called a second round TKO, I think, on my,
You did.
Yeah, I think so.
You would have won him on? Would that have been it?
That's wild. You even said the flurries too. You were spot on, man.
Should have put money down.
I was wrong on a few of them, but you know what I mean. Hey, I was in a tough spot. I was just throwing things out there at that point. But I'll be doing that again, man. I didn't mind doing it. You know what I mean. Next time, no one tried to shank me or clock me in the head at the fights, man. So it was all good.
Always plus.
Hey, you know what? I'm not fighting on a couple cards, man. I got your back when we're at the venue these days, all right?
Excellent, my man.
That's a good guy.
buddy, we also talk. In a minute, I'll let Tommy ask you something. We'll get out of here. But last thing from me, my man. You mentioned you're not in training camp for a while. When are you going to make your way down here and hang out, man? We could do any podcast any night over the weekend. Come on down with a couple of guys, and we'll sit in and we'll have some beers, and we'll talk MMA. Maybe we'll have random call-ins from whoever we feel like calling. You know what I mean?
That sounds like a damn good time. You just let me know. I'll get me, Joe Poirier, and maybe Pete Luciani in there too.
Excellent. And
but
also,
here's the thing. Pete doesn't do good with confined spaces. He might be going crazy in that little.
Oh, he was here before. I gave him a Gallagher game, and he was happy as a kid in a crate. Yeah. Yeah, he's all set here. But yeah, a fight companion, anything you want to come down. You and Tyler want to come down for a fight companion, come on down.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, my man. Tommy, you want to ask him anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about that last fight stoppage. So you said you wanted to go and grind some more in the third round, but when they said that was done after the second, you must have been relieved, happy, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I remember the feelings like all at the same time. Like I was getting off my stool, going into the third round, motivated. I'm like ready to kill this dude, ready to go, like ready to lay it all out there. And then I see the doctor stop it, and that going from like a feeling of wanting to kill to just kind of like having the W like handed to you instead of having to fight for it once I had that kill mode initiated, like. It kind of was just a letdown at the moment because, like, I was so ready to perform one more time out there.
Yeah, it seemed like it could be mixed emotions.
Yeah, it was a lot of mixed emotions. And then once my coaches came over and said, no, like, that's a good win. You did it.
Yeah.
You did what you needed to do. You did your job. Eventually, I came to fruition. It was like, all right, whatever. I'm happy now. But, no, it was a little bit of a letdown for at least a split second just because I was so revved up.
Yeah, I mean, it saved some damage on yourself. You know what I mean? That's how that goes.
Yeah, well, you caused it all on him, so
that was a killer win.
Doctors are there for a reason, man, and that was a great. Like I said, that was my fight of the night, man. I fucking loved it. It's awesome,
I
man.
appreciate it.
And
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it wouldn't have been good for like you said. I saved my health too. He was definitely landing some shots at me, but it really wouldn't have went well for Will though because that lip wouldn't have gotten better. It was gonna keep getting worse.
Yeah, that would have been a horror movie.
Yeah, like you said, if he looks good now, which is great. The doctors can do some, plastic surgeons can stitch some shit up, but there's a certain point where there's no turning back.
Yeah. Hey, last thing for me, even though this is my last thing. You know what I saw a couple of times in there that Pete Luciani special combo there that you were through a couple of times, bro. It was close, but he was probably watching out for that because that's the one you dropped Taylor with. But I saw it might have been you might have added another strike in there, but I saw it a couple of times, man. That's some good stuff. It's fucking
dude. It's that little. Listen, I don't want to talk about this too much. We're gonna catch my tricks here, but that Luciani special's mint, man, and I did hit him with it a few times. Like I hit it with him forward and I hit it with him backwards, but no, a couple of times like I hit him with it, initially, and then he's such a smart fighter, and this is where he showed his experience in there. A couple more times after I hit him with it initially. He corrected himself and was able to counter it a little bit too, So I don't know. I got him a couple times and he also countered it too. So it was cool.
Excellent.
I'm glad you noticed it. You got some good eyes on it.
Oh yeah, I was right there, man. I was talking to your dad. It was a good night, man. I hadn't been to a Cage Titans card in probably like 4 cards, so it was like a homecoming. And my guys were busting my balls. Like they all had jobs to do there. And I just had my camera faking I was doing something. I got one interview. It was with Jay Perrin, but I'm always accessible. You know what I mean? I'm there if you want to talk. But they were calling me, Steve, you're going to be the celebrity guest tonight. Like I was like, but I got to say, the warm welcome I got from anyone that came up to me, or like there was a couple of strangers that came up to me. Hey, you do that podcast? And I'm ready to get lit up. Like when someone I don't know comes up to me and mentions the podcast, oh yeah, I'm ready to get lit up.
Way
you know what I mean?
Gamble. You don't know.
But one of the guys he's like, dude, you got a great podcast. You say what you want. I went, do you fight? Who are you? He goes, no, I'm a nobody. I just watch it. And he walked away. I was like, fucking yeah. It made me.
That's good right there.
Yeah,
Love
but
that.
it was great seeing the fighters. I didn't see you until the after party, but you made it a point to come up to me and talk to me and find me. But they all treated me with open arms. Even a couple of people that don't like me very much, they were very cordial and made sure they didn't make me feel uncomfortable. So I appreciate. Cage Titans, the crew, and all you fighters for for everything you do, man. It was an awesome fucking night for me.
Always good vibes in there.
That's good, man, because it's about time everybody outside the cage, whatever. Everyone start growing up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's okay to have somebody at the event if you don't care for the guy that much. But I think everybody should like you. I think you're a great guy.
Awesome.
And Tommy.
That's right. Oh
Awesome,
man,
my
thank
man.
you, Andrew. That's what's up.
All right. With that said, brother, anything you want to leave off with? I know you got another cup of wine or something, and before Tyler gets home. But yeah, throw anything out there you want to throw out, and we'll definitely have you down here where you can be face to face and we can really talk.
No, thanks, man. I got nothing else. I just wanted to come in and say hi for a little bit. I appreciate
man.
you letting me call in, both of you.
Always.
It's good to see both of you guys. Look out for Lowe's MMA on the horizon. We've got a lot of guys that are fighting soon. Drew Arpin is throwing his name in the hat again. He had that, fight of the year with your guy, Santi Munoz. So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
gonna come back.
Just saw him tonight. He's having a
hopefully
kid.
July card. And Andrew Jacobs, Joe Poirier. Just look out for Lowe's MMA, Mom's Basement. We're all coming. It's gonna be a good night
Awesome.
for whenever we show up.
Excellent,
Thank you again,
man.
Steve.
All right, my man. Andrew, always a pleasure, bro. You're a class act, and I can't wait for what's next. I'll be bumping into you at a couple of cards, and hopefully I'll be seeing you down here in the next couple of months doing our own podcast together. So you enjoy your night, man. I always appreciate your time. Say hi to your dad, your family. They're all great, man. Good seeing you, bro.
Likewise, man. I will. See you later, man.
All
See
right,
you guys.
take
Later,
care. Fucking class act there.
Oh, yeah.
dude is.
Always cool. Just
Fucking
call in right
he's
from
a
the
good
yard.
dude.
Call in right from the backyard with the tiki torches.
Fucking
That's how we like.
awesome.
That's
So
what I like.
I'll get to his Instagram. I'll just check that out in a little while. I'll give people a show that. But he lives in New Bedford with Tyler Maynard from Lausanne, who's 1-0 amateur, crazy jiu-jitsu kid.
Yeah.
He bought a house in New Bedford, and Andrew's roommates with him.
Cool.
So now
Yeah, that's just
he's got a girlfriend. So
Yeah.
Andrew's like fucking. He's probably never there. The
He's probably
kid
hitting
when
a
he's
bag,
not
yeah.
working, he's with the girl.
And,
So
when they're not, when he's not with his girlfriend, they're probably just like
they're all hanging out at the
incubator,
house. Yeah.
fighting each other, like talking, fighting.
When she's there, they're probably watching movies together. Or he's over there playing games.
hopefully
or something.
fighting movies
Or he's outside drinking a wine on the deck, like fucking living the
by
good
himself
life,
like
man.
a maniac.
That was awesome. So
Yeah, that's a good life.
I'll get to his Instagram. We'll give Andrew some love here. So Andrew's Instagram is just basically Andrew Valdina, spelled just like his name, one word. I think his Twitter and most of his social media is the same way. So let's get to some pictures of that fucking Will fight. I know they got the combo in there somewhere, but I'll do this right here. So we'll give Andrew some love here with his. The kids are fucking built like a Oh, this is when leading up to the fight, the sriracha shit. Oh, there we go. That was cool when he had it. When he had his back, Will's back, and Will just bucked him off, just went down, and Andrew flipped, but he didn't miss a beat. Just there he is.
Yeah,
fucking,
just got right back up.
Yeah, that's where he laid the lip. Look at that.
Oof.
Relentless. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
If that Will Smith is a veteran. If that was just another guy that's like 3-0, 4-0.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's fought some
he
serious
would have
people.
been fucking dead. And Will Smith coming right back, too. That's a great test right there. Look at that. That big right. Look at that. Boom. He's just fucking going nuts, man. Look at that. No wonder why he was tired.
Serious. Yeah, right.
Look at him.
Dropped him down. Oof. That's when his lips started
Everything. Using
opening
the
up.
knees in there, whatever. That's why, I mean, we got high expectations on this kid, man.
That's what happens when you're good. You get high expectations. It's a good thing to have high expectations.
I wish they had showed a picture of Will's lip.
Look on his thing.
Probably shut me down. Shut me down.
He said they showed a good picture on Will's page.
On Will's?
Yeah.
Maybe they have his. Oh, no, this is Andrew's. Let me just look. Maybe Will's on here. I don't know Will's handle.
I don't either.
I think it's like Sriracha or something like that.
Sriracha.
I think so. Yeah, he's. Oh, look at that's when we had an interview, and I appreciate it. You know, when you cross post with them, they don't have to accept it. You know what I mean? And he put it on there, and it gives me.
Yeah, Cage Hands does it.
Gives me a bunch of love. You know what I mean? Who's this? Andrew sent a photo.
Maybe that's of his lip or something.
Oh, maybe. What's he got? Let me look. All right, let me get this back here so people can't see if it's disgusting or something. You know what I mean? Oh, there it is. He did send me the fucking photo. Oh, fuck! Oh,
Yep.
so that's Will's lip. Oh, yeah.
Right on his lip too, though.
Look
so,
at that.
Yep.
Oh, so that's Will Smith's lip
Getting jiggy with it.
after Andrew put it on him. Let's get back. All right, let's get back here, and then we'll show Will's lip. Sriracha, come on. Oh, here we go. So we're going to show this one more time. And this is where the lip happened, right in this flurry. Right. Oh, boom. That was from that right hand, I think. And then all these. Look at that uppercut. And then he said that
dropped him.
uppercut.
Yep, completely dropped him.
Wow,
Again,
this kid's
dropped him.
special. like I said, if that was anyone else, you know, with only 3 or 4 fights, they can't. It's like they curl up. I got to go to work in the morning.
That must have hurt so bad.
So right here, so that's why the fight was stopped. Yeah. Ouch.
In the hospital bed.
Oh, but yeah, they can stitch that right
Yeah,
up.
it's problematic when it goes to different parts of the body.
Yeah,
if
which
it's-
it can. It'll
If it
stop
went from the
ripping up
lip to go,
here,
yeah. That's why when the eyes, if it's going to go into the eye socket, it's
Yeah,
terrible. But if
exactly.
it's going away from it,
Yeah, so they're just trying to stop. Like,
I mean, that was a correct stoppage
thank
of
you,
that lip.
Andrew, for that picture.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
That's
I might
some-
get thrown off fucking Facebook or whatever.
some
for
gore.
that, man. All right, my man. So that was cool. Had Andrew call
Very
in.
cool.
So that's about it, man. You want to show your presents one
Yeah,
last time here?
yeah. We got some Sour Patch. Where's the gun right here?
Oh, I got to retrieve that. You're gonna show? I'll get them both. There you go.
I don't know, right off the chest.
that
Make sure I
hurt.
didn't get in your eye.
That would hurt if it
Yeah,
hit
yeah,
you. Yeah,
That's why I
what's up?
made sure to go down.
Fuck you right up. Fighter will be pissed. Oh, there it is. The eyeball. That's good though.
You want to shoot me?
No.
Next time.
Hit me one time. Like what? Hit me
Again?
one time.
One more time?
No.
You just said-
And when I'm not expecting.
Okay, when you're not
he'll do it. He's
expecting
gonna
it.
hit me right between the fucking forehead and
Right in
the
the mouth.
eyeballs. I fucking die.
Yeah. Oh,
I
my
die
God.
live.
They're giving you
Tommy
CPR.
doesn't do that. Shut off the fucking thing. Be trying to
Wow.
resuscitate
That'd be
me.
some views.
Oh, I'd be famous finally.
Yeah, some of those,
Fucking
some of your,
death.
some of your proponents would
Oh, they
be
would
loving
imagine
it. you know?
that with the comments. He was a douchebag.
Good
anyway.
thing he's dead.
He's lucky. I didn't see him at Games Nights.
I would have killed him if
Fucking
Tommy didn't.
Fuck him up, man. Oh my
Thanks,
god.
Tommy, for killing him.
Fuck. All right, let me look at one last thing in case these guys said something. My guys, they having like a fucking. They're having a major talk here. Like, what's? They got people falling off bicycles. Like, they just sent me. I don't know what's going on. There's too much to read.
Yeah.
There's way too much to read. Oh, look at. What is going on? They have so much here. I got to read it like later. That's gonna be like an hour. All right, so that's that. All right, Tommy. Anything you want to leave off with?
No, glad 1 year, man. It's been a good 1 year.
1 year of. I appreciate it, man. It's fucking good when you can't make it, and which is totally understandable.
Yep.
Family, you doing things. It's like lonely in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good having you here.
That's why you wanted a co-host to bounce some shit off of and get some ideas going, and here we are.
Excellent. Oh, I'll ask you off air about someone you train with. A name. Don't let me forget.
Okay.
So with that said, let me just look. One last thing. I'm going to look. Combat FC is in 2 weeks. So I am not going, but I just want to get the date. I don't know if it's on a Friday or Saturday. But I'm going to be doing a fight companion for Combat FC 4. And I heard like a couple of fights have fallen through off that, like recently, bad.
Okay.
Like it sucks.
What's the
so
date on that?
That is June 16th. It's a Friday night. If you want to do a fight companion here, June 16th, Friday
yeah.
night.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm
down
going to be
here.
away. At the end of the month.
Yeah, it's on it's
Friday.
on Fight Pass.
Yep, that'd be cool.
And,
Fight companions are fun to do. Those
Yeah.
are real fun.
Yeah, if you want to come, Friday, June 16th. We have room for one more person or two more, but you might not be on camera a lot.
You might like that.
Anyone wants to come down June 16th, hit me up on my messenger, and I'll get back to you. But you got to be cool. You got to be able to smoke weed, drink,
Have
and
thick skin.
no fighting. And be able to did I say no fighting? Oh, I meant no fighting. Like know it, not.
You have to know fighting, like not
No
no
fighting. in
There's
my
no
room.
fighting
Yeah,
in this
no,
room.
You can fight in this room.
Yeah, shit. It's a
You
small
break
room.
anything, you own it.
Well, if you fought in this room, you would probably break everything.
Exactly. It'd be small.
Yeah.
I've done some things in this room that should have broke.
Oh yeah. Let me wipe this off.
No, you better spray that off, Tom.
Goddamn.
So with that said, we will be back next week.
That's right.
Maybe I'll have another. That's how I got Andrew. I just put a
Yeah.
post on thing, and he goes, "Oh, I'll come on and talk fucking always."
And that's how easy it is. You just have to. You can be anywhere. You can call in. You could be at the gym. You could be in your yard. You could be in your living room. Just
maybe
call
I'll-
in.
A couple other guys wanted to call in, but
Sometimes it'll get crazy.
Not crazy. I don't know him much,
Okay.
and you're gonna come on. You're not coming on Tommy's
Sure.
anniversary.
That's right.
Like
That's
you don't.
right.
I don't know you. You know what I mean? What are we gonna talk
You got to
about?
warm up about it.
Yeah, and if then winless fighters,
Yeah, talk about your losses.
yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
We'll give a platform, but
Yeah, not now.
Yep.
Not my live one. You know what I mean? But I appreciate you reaching out. Keep-
absolutely.
Maybe you'll get
that
on.
is a good. That's motivation. So
Exactly.
Yep.
Maybe you'll get on.
it shows. Shows you want it.
Win a fight. I'll get you on.
That's good motivation too.
It's terrible.
If you get a W, you can come on the room.
Fucking
That
terrible.
is awful.
All right. So with that said, we're getting out of here. It's croaky night. I got to go start a fight at fucking my local
Speaking
bar.
of fights,
And Tommy, awesome show.
yeah, man.
Congratulations on the year, man.
you.
It's been a pleasure.
Love you, dude.
Really, deep down, it has been.
Yeah.
I love, dude. I don't get to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, oh,
Yeah, you're happy. I got
yeah.
got the
I'd make a great
snacks.
boyfriend. Let me tell
yeah,
you, I would
exactly.
make a fucking
You got
great boyfriend.
weapons and stuff. You are a man's man,
All
Steve.
right, my man. With that said, we'll see you next week.
Next week.
Fucking out of here.